Kuzmin keeps it in with a little fake pass. Askew, Kuzmin laid it down to Timofeyev. Tries the Michigan.
Nice.
He scores! You can't be serious, Keegan Iverson.
Well, there you have it, fans. Stefan Timofeyev puts in an amazing Michigan goal for the Norfolk Admirals, as you just saw. And that is how we will start this week's episode. Welcome. I am your host, Garrett Hunter. Glad that you will join us for another episode. Let's get you some scores from last week's games before a loaded top 5 games of the week. Well, our top game of last week, if you remember, the South Carolina Stingrays and Greenville Swamp Rabbits, and it definitely did not live up to the hype. What a win for the South Carolina Stingrays on the road. A 7-0 win for the Stingrays in Greenville. And the Stingrays look now to take that momentum into the next upcoming week. Also in the South Division, the Jacksonville Icemen pulled off a 2-1 overtime winner. Thank you to Garrett Van Wy scoring the OT winner for the Icemen as they continue to roll just a couple points behind the Swamp Rabbits for the lead in the South Division. And Allen, we talked about they needed a big response after they got whooped by the Tulsa Oilers last week. They did respond and beat the Oilers 4-2. Well, let's get you now to the top 5 games of the week, and we will start out west in the Mountain Division. Big playoff game for the Grizzlies, a 3-game series, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, between the Utah Grizzlies and the Kansas City Mavericks. Mavericks have, from the beginning of the season, just had a relentless offense on the ice. Utah, though, they're going to have to find a way to slow down the Mavericks if they're going to have a successful week to be able to pick up points in a close Mountain Division race. And number 4, a Saturday and Sunday matchup in West Virginia between the Wheeling Nailers and the Kalamazoo Wings. Wings tied for 4th place right now in the Central Division. But Wheeling, it's hard to beat this Wheeling team as of late. They play such a great forecheck, such a great defense. See if the Wings will be able to get past that and knock off the Nailers. And at number 3, staying in the Central Division, a Sunday afternoon matchup between the Fort Wayne Komets and Toledo Walleye. Love the way the Walleye have played lately. They've looked good, but also the Komets. They have had some rocky times in the last few weeks. They're tied for 4th place with the Kalamazoo Wings in the Central Division. So this will be a big test for the Komets going on the road in Toledo. And at number 2, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Idaho Steelheads and the Tulsa Oilers will do battle. Tulsa hanging on to that 3rd place spot, just a few points back, is Rapid City and Utah of the Oilers. So Oilers really need these points, but it's not going to come easy. This is a very good Idaho team, especially on the road this year. Everett Sheen, head coach of the Steelheads, really gets his guys ready to play these road games. So Tulsa will definitely have their hands full at home this week. And our game of the week, it'll happen twice, Friday and Saturday. The South Carolina Stingrays and the Norfolk Admirals from the Norfolk Scope. Really excited about this matchup, especially the way the Admirals are playing right now. They look as good as ever right now in 2nd place in the North Division. But then you got to talk about the Stingrays. Literally the best win of their season so far, that 7-0 win in Greenville last week. How will South Carolina be able to take that momentum into Norfolk against a very offensively gifted Admirals team? Admirals, one of the surprising teams from last season. They have looked so good so far. This season, they're going to go into the playoff race here in March with good standings in the North Division. But tough games like this, how do the Admirals stand up against an offensively gifted team on the other side of the ice, the South Carolina Stingrays? Well, check out our fight of the week. What a scrap that one was in Orlando between the Railers and Solar Bears. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below, and we are looking forward to seeing you in our next episode next week.
It's good to see him back out on the ice. He took that hard hit from Braden Lowe, and he looked to be very shaken up. Oh, Bird goes down as him and the defense of Krieger were mixed up. Now behind the plate, Christian Krieger and Tyler Bird going at it. Here comes Kulikov over, and Bird punches him in the face right in front of the referee, and we got a 2-on-1 over there as Krieger grabs Bird. Here's Boca, and now we got a brawl in the Orlando zone. Boca going at it with Joey Cipollone in behind the net, and all 5 players have paired off. Kulikov and Bird out near the blue line are being broken up by the linesmen. Boca and Cipollone